As Americans rally behind U.S. troops in the air and on the ground in Afghanistan, veterans watch with pride and some anxiety. These are men who know the atrocities of war firsthand.
With the first of a two-part special report, here's 8 News reporter Cheryl Tan.
The veterans of VFW Post 6364 celebrate the unbreakable bond of combat experience. The memories of which some try to keep at bay.
What do you want to forget?
Mostly the killing.
George Belk, who enlisted in the Army at the age of 18, served 2 full tours of duty plus a short tour during the Vietnam War. What stayed with him during his 27 months at war? Fear.
It was constant with you. The only time that I wasn't afraid personally is if I was in a base camp and I could be totally bored. And then you get a rocket or a mortar attack and you go to moderate fear. You go out on a patrol, you start out with moderate fear. If you get hit, you go to stark terror. Just, anybody that says they weren't scared is crazy or lying.
The story isn't the same for Jack Richardson. Sandwiched in between the Vietnam War and World War II was the Korean War. Richardson served aboard a Navy ship.
I think about those Marines that fought their way out of the Chosin Reservoir area back to Wonsan, and the thousands that we lost, the cold, the bitterness, and I think how lucky I was.
2 wars fought with the purpose of saving 2 nations from communist forces. Wars some Americans didn't truly understand or support. The picture is different now.
In the Korean War, as well as in the Vietnam War, if you weren't there, or you didn't have a loved one there, it really wasn't your war. Now I feel that Americans feel this is our war, and we've got to win it.
For 8 News, I'm Cheryl Tan.
Tonight on 8 News at 11, Cheryl will wrap up her series on the men of war
with the words of veterans from World War II and the Persian Gulf. Public support for the